This is Daily OTV, your daily fix of offline TV and friends. Welcome to another YouTube video.
Was the fact that Katarina, she streams a lot, and I watch her stream a lot. And let's just say she plays basically everything that you can imagine, and a lot of times she's actually filling for the squad, filling for the team, and she's playing a controller. So a Brimstone and Astra, this is something that she's used to playing. She brings not only insane mechanics, but an insane amount of flexibility that we get to see now.
Of the map with some early utility will actually keep the attack at bay for a moment.
And for the Neons, this is something that you might be expecting, especially for the combination of these two duelists. The presence towards A-halls, that contest as well that you have early on, and the capacity as well, but the two to get out of it.
Good flashes, another one that follows. Lazy Lion, though, quick into the action. Another kill found. Tapping away with the Ghost, and we'll open things up out towards the A site. It's spot the rotations, but the SG aren't committing here.
The ready two nice picks early on, right? The Breach and the Neon no longer available for this round. And the defense, and something that you mentioned, right? How are these rotations? How's their reaction gonna work for Van Lin? To make sure that it doesn't happen the way that it happened in Pearl. It was in time, that it could be a little bit more reactionary, but being in right place, right time. But in the meantime, though, that spike gonna get planted by Katarina. And it's a 5v3 to work with. Van Lin just coming back from Sands.
And the player advantage for DSG typically means good things for that squad. Corners not quite being cleared fully, and Lazy Lion wants to try and jump their way into the kill feed for the ace to try and match that of Katarina, but she will not allow it. So we pick up where we left off for DSG. They find themselves an early lead by nothing, and they'll be forced to retake an A site once more.
And of course, this is round 2, so
Removed.
it does get a lot more difficult on Sabo, just waiting for his time to catch that player on the other side. But you're expecting this round to go for TSG as
One enemy remaining.
I mean, okay. All right. Okay, multi-kills from Misu, from controller to Reyna player. Is this 3 different Reynas now that we've seen? So we're robbed. We're robbed in the first map, but we get it here in the next. It's a full buy round for Van Lin. Only a bonus, but a potent one for DSG, as they've already found one early frag. It's a Killjoy down, which means this util not going to mean anything in way of stalling power on this B site. And DSG, they mix it up. They go quick here into this B site. They open things up, but the results are the same. They find that spike planet.
next stop, and once again, following that win condition that they found on Pearl, right? Getting that spike planted, playing for this post plant, it was so effective. 10 out of 12 times it worked on Pearl, and for this map, it becomes even more crucial. Nailed it.
Not a clear way back into this site. Goob, the first one taken down. Meg will find a trade. Lazy Lion will grab 3 on the round. Unstable. Shout out Tactibear. anyways, back into the game. It's quick once more. I mean, it is just DSG running it down here. Sick just has no escape, so trying to go on the aggressive. Unstable creeps their way back into the spawn. And this is a lesser buy for Van Lin. They do good. Find at least one. We'll see how much more damage they can do to the economy here of DSG, who invested, obviously, rifles into this one, but a showstopper as well. The result is exactly what they were looking for, as they'll pick up a 4. Raiders say there's no shot they make it out this way. We'll see how long that op stays planted. Over towards B main, as inside A main we get a little bit of action, but the trades are there. Meg will find their 1 and look to back away. Katarina now trying to pick up the pieces, and I mean, getting run down. Meg gets out at a good time, but then comes back a little too early and will be punished by Katarina.
And that was a space created too by the patience early on, the attempt of a push as well for Van Lin towards that A side. It doesn't end up working out. Forces only the trade to work out, and still the spike to be planted. Goop now is here.
It's just no way out. And Van Lin just, there's a lot of angles where they're not expecting players to be. It just seems there are times where they think they're safer than they are. So Goob just jumps for that leap across sands, gets punished for it. Doesn't really have any options on the way out.
Time.
And now the kills are starting to come their way. But yeah, like you mentioned, there's just no time on the clock. Van Lin did their darndest to work their way back into round 5. But they will not be able to do so. And it's a Red Bull clutch the way of Lazy Lion as that spike explodes.
There's an orbital strike to work with.
Yeah, also an incendiary. So Katarina has options to try and deny. There's orbital strike for orbital strike. So used early here in this one. And it's all up to the gunplay now. A 1v2 for Goob, who's got the knives in hand. Misu finds safe passage on the cross. Undersight here. And yeah, there's only one blade left. After this, it's a classic.
Gun
And
here.
Goob just going to try and find a weapon. Maybe hop away from this one, see if she can do some extra damage. Jumps down onto sight. Misu standing in front of her. The dink is there, but it's only a phantom. Phantom moment for Goob, and well, a 6-round win streak moment for DSG. Yeah, quick once more. Rolling Thunder queued up here. Van Lin gonna feel the earth beneath their feet start to tremble. Goob was stunned up and had no way out of that one. Lazy Lion will capitalize on the stun jet. And with that, they stun their way into spawn. They put their bodies right behind it. Sunrise gets a kill in response, but it's only one. And information aplenty here for the 2 that remain. And that spike is headed around the world away from any of this confrontation here.
And that's, once again, thanks to that ultimate, to the neutral theft coming through. It spots both of the players actually wanting to go for the retake from Arcade. And without the spike, it ends up being punched towards A, but a couple players remain on B, and they're going to handle it just fine.
To be quick into it. Instead, it's on the start of the round. They look for some early aggression. It's Unstable once more. Under fire. What a double kill from Unstable. How much more can they get? The Neon just dodges out through the cage. They go. Unstable survives completely unannounced. And now the backstab here for a 3rd kill on the round. Wants a 4th, and Unstable will get it.
Unstable has been playing alone in so many rounds, waiting for this kind of opportunity to finally take place.
There's a kill behind it. Meg gets one back. That trusty judge in hand, but won't be good for another. As it's Hannah to find her first kill on the server. Hannah's just been happy to be here.
Yeah?
Thus far.
Everybody just having a good time for DSG.
And with that, Van Lin trapped inside their spawn. It's Guardian first up for Goob. Shots, they don't quite land. Misu completely untouched until now. Moni making themselves known here. Beautiful shots there. 3 kills for Moni. And a way back into this one, but an orbital strike back online for Katarina. The Brimstone has the high ground, and Katarina, of course, will have the frags. No util or ultimate needed to secure the night.
And once again, when they want to play aggro here.
Yeah, getting aggressive, but through the smoke, Katarina will claim one. Meg and Sunrise just looking to get out of dodge after that one, but I don't think there's any slowing this team down. Lazy Lion, satchel down, rocket out. And nobody's home. It is going to force the defense off the site, so the showstopper will do its job. And it just forces Meg right into the welcome arms of Misu. Goob. Now the next one up is the Empress. Backs away for a moment and gives some space to breathe the defense.
And look at Unstable. On the other part of the map, was waiting for the Killjoy util to be out of range to go for the backstab.
Yeah, now the Empress makes themselves known. The backstab will finally make good, and Lazy Lion says, hey, I didn't get a kill with an ultimate, but I'll do it with the rifle. Another flawless round for DSG as they find double digits here in the first half. And again, they'll look to fight, but the util is just a bit too split, and Lazy Lion dances around all of it. Misu there to collect for another. And yeah, we really are seeing DSG, just a team that everybody can frag out on, especially in this duelist role. Sunrise will get one back, but this round still just a bit out of reach. Beautiful flash. Most players look away from it, though. They were ready for this push, and now they bring the fight right back to DSG.
There's an overstrike, though. There's a chance here coming through for both sides. It's gonna work a lot more, though, for DSG.
Hey, Katarina just planting her feet just on the other side of this one. Dancing through, though, is sick. Here comes that orbital strike that we mentioned. Sunrise sends one back, and Katarina holds her ground. Hannah finds one before leaving.
Last round before the switch.
And with that, DSG will find an 11th, a near, I'm going to jinx it, a near flawless half.
One down. One enemy.
With a chance as well to do so.
And nobody in vicinity of that one there. Goop takes an early duel, and I mean, Unstable just continues to do unstable things, or continues to make this defense unstable by finding these frags and cutting the numbers down. Another neural theft for information as well. I mean, it's just ult galore. You get an ult, you get an ult, you get an ult. Everybody check under your seats right now. I promise you there's a DSG ult waiting for you as they just push inside the spawn. They want to do it flawlessly. Megalodon will stop that option. But it's a round win, no less, and it is going to be that eventual
Switching
flawless
sides.
first half.
At this point, most
For Van Lin. Full utility for Sunrise. Aggression doesn't stop. Lazy Lion just taking an early fight with Sick. Sunrise on the opposite side. Sunrise has been good for the trades, but now is left on an island. Fortunately, some help is just around the corner, but it's a second too late. Boney couldn't find too much. Katarina will collect 2 on the round, and now only 2 remain from closing out this game.
the 2 players there was that B side on the attacking side and getting pinched as well. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide against DSG.
Oh, and, Meg finds 1, backs away from it. Now 3 players just around the corner, and they're all stemmed up. And it's Megalodon who is taken down. So DSG will find a 13-0 victory and secure themselves a series in 2-0 fashion over Van Lin Magenta.
It goes back to what you mentioned. If you're a fan of DSG and if you follow a couple of the players like Katarina and Hannah, specifically the ones that are the most known in this scene, this is the kind of scores that you want to see from them early on, and the scores that they're giving to you, and they're making it fun, right? We've seen the double duelists, we got to see a little bit of Yoru, we got to see a little bit of Reina. A test of everything that shows, I think, in the long run, how the flexibility for the squad is gonna look like. And I know we talked about it at the beginning. Is this a squad that has the potential to make it all the way to the main event? I think they have, just looking at the roster, just looking at the way that the org has always been so supportive of all the players that they bring up to this organization. There's a big chance you see that here, Lemon.